Yeah. Yeah, we got that sun going down. Now right here is that, it's that milky luminescence. You know what I'm saying? You can see it right there really good right now. And see, like right there, it's weird. Like sometimes there won't be no cloud, but it'll be cloudy for some reason, man. Don't make no dang sense. Yeah, it was a pretty cool sunset today. Oh, they changed the sign over there. Wonder if that's Mandela effect, parallel dimensions, parallel timeline switch. Because that used to say free energy or something, or it used to say energy, save on energy bills. Sometimes it's good to test the distance that the cameraman can picture things, because they're just a bunch of birds just flew by, but they didn't even register on the camera, man. That sucks. Need to look into some better camera action. Yeah, see, there's that weird luminescence, man. That the sunlight illuminates what you can't see when it's dark. You don't see that this stuff is there until the light hits it, man. It's really strange. There's one right behind that telephone pole to the right. All up in there. That's that weird luminescence. I think that's chem luminescence. And I'm starting to think that this stuff is just like, it's very reflective material. And it's gonna pick up on the sunlight, but you know, if they project, they can project stuff up there like they do with the HARP machine or Project Bluebeam. Wow, you can see that sun. And it's like, you know, it's just they need reflective material up in the sky. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that the stuff is heavy metals that just jack your immune system up. You could look into that. And persistent persistent contrail or chemtrails, geothermal engineering, HARP, Project Bluebeam. These are all related topics here. The Star Wars program. Yeah, that's definitely got it, man, right there. Bam. From there to there, it's all like, it's all glowing, like strange glow. I mean, and they'll always try to come up with some kind of excuse, man. Like, oh, that's just normal. Oh, that happens all the time. They'll come up with some sophisticated sounding word to make it sound all official. E-I-E-I-O official. But, you know, it's just more magicianry. Yeah, man, anyway, earlier I was on my way to the store and I saw this dang gray little animal. I mean, I caught one on camera not too long ago. It was like a groundhog or something, dude. Woodchuck, weasel. I don't know what the heck it was, but seen one today. It has this black skinny tail and this gray fluffy body. Kind of looks like an Ewok that walks on 4 legs. But as right after I seen this thing, like almost immediately after I seen this thing cross my path on the road, I was on a bike. All of a sudden this hawk came down and he flew right with me, man, for like a long way, for blocks, dude. It was crazy. This it's like a black hawk, and it was flying right by me, and then it flew in front of me, and then it swung off and swooped down into the woods. You know what I mean? And then I was like, so that enticed me to take the woods trail to the store instead of, you know, just taking the cement. And then I get in the woods, and then I see a rabbit run off. So maybe the bird was showing off its eyeball skills. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was just random. But I thought it was weird that first I see this strange wild animal go running across the street. From this abandoned property to abandoned property. Then I got an overhead by a hawk, and then I see me a little rabbit off in the woods, man. I thought that was a good sign. That it's like you're meant to be where you're supposed to be at the moment, and you were meant to see those things. And sometimes there's little signs and reminders that there may be a higher purpose or bigger things going on. Things that are outside of your control, but yet it's like there's also a natural effect that it's not necessarily the order out of chaos doesn't always apply. Sometimes it's like there's natural things that the more these agent tours of the KO, the more they do, the more they're also offsetting these things so that these natural effects happen. It's kind of like building a dam, and the dam gets too much water behind it, and the dam busts, and then it all it finds another level plane. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So the more you try to affect something and control it, this is the way I see it. The more you try to control something, the more it seeks to resist being dominated. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you push a basketball underwater and say you swim it to the bottom of the pool. That's just the faster it's coming as it comes popping back up out of the water. Same thing, when we throw a rock way up in the air. It goes as far and as high as it can go till it runs out of steam. Then it comes back, to the place where it was projected from, Yeah, those are some weird looking clouds right there. That almost looks like, sometimes I swear, dude, it looks like they're trying to paint words in the sky with clouds. I mean, I can't prove that, but that's one of the, you'll see it looking like similar to that. Like that looks like almost like someone took an eraser, you know what I'm saying, or something to that cloud. I mean, this stuff is really nuts. It's hard to know what is really going on here. You know what I mean? Because no one tells you the truth, for one. For two, I don't know, man. It's hard to get the equipment that you need, and then the laboratories and places that you need to conduct the proper scientific research. You know what I mean? And then the people that are ahead of science won't really do it, because the fact of the matter is that the corporations dictate what science goes, which science don't. So I mean, if it's something tangible, if it's tangible information, they'll keep it for themselves and then give a whitewashed bullcrap public. They'll give the exoteric definition, or the description. Oh, there's a chemi coming right now too, or at least a contrail. There he is. Yeah, buddy. What are you doing? What you spraying up there, dude? Man, that almost looks like that guy is flying straight up in the air. Doesn't look like he's coming across the sky. This looks like this guy's going straight up. Wow. Like I said, man, yeah, look, everything happens for a reason. And you just got to be aware of it and just be watching at the right times. Yeah, it almost does look like that guy's flying up instead of towards us. Oh, I sure am glad that I caught that. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Where they're going straight up with the chemtrail, straight up into the sky. And yeah, we got some cool effects, man. As the sun's going down, man. The clouds, man, they definitely take on a different shapes and colors and just hues and pigments. And then the contrast of the lights and the darks. Ooh, look, there is a line right across here. Let me see if I can back it up. It almost looks like a chemtrail inside of that. Yeah, man, I can kind of see it. It's right towards the bottom of that red streak. It's a line. Yeah, I can see it right there. I just saw it. So it's in there. Yeah, buddy. I love catching. Yeah, and it's like this line going across the horizon there as well. That looks strange. This right here, that red line. There's that. Yeah, he's still jamming away too. Yeah, man, that's pretty. Yeah, see, this is really how you catch a UFO on film or something else. Is you go film the weather, and while you're filming the weather, you accidentally catch something else. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons that, you know, the exoteric is, well, I'm out here filming the clouds and the sun and the, you know, what's going on. But the exoteric or the esoteric is, I'm really hoping one of these days I accidentally catch a UFO. You know what I'm saying? And because there's like certain lists, you know what I'm saying? Catching a UFO on film is on one of those lists. Like catching a Bigfoot on film is on that list. Catching ghost phenomena, things like that on film, that's another kind of one of these, you know, you can work yourself through the list of things that you've captured. You know, I never intended to do what I'm doing now, but now that you know, I've been in it for a while, man. It's just, you know, you got to keep seeing what else you can capture. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's definitely a chemtrail looking configuration inside that red. You can see it in there. Oh yeah. And that does look strange, man. The sky kind of looks strange. It almost looks... That red almost looks like Aurora Borealis type light, man. The way that... It's weird. You can see it. Man, the way you can see almost the light field. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a red field up there, dude, of reflection. Yeah, that's kind of crazy looking cloud. Yeah, that's blinging right there too. But yeah, that's definitely it was a good hookup, man. Being just chilling. Yeah, soon here we'll probably be it'll be going dark soon. Yep, caught the birds this time. There you go, bam. That is definitely a cool effect, though. Now that's up there starting to turn kind of pink. All right, y'all. Peace.